Yeah, Soccer Shots is a really awesome franchise. It's unique in that it takes an educational approach to teaching youth soccer. We work with 2 to 8-year-old children, and our curricula is aligned with early childhood development best practices and standards. And so the same way that these children are being taught in the classroom and in preschool, we're using the same terminology. With children, when it's familiar, when it's consistent and reliable, the retention rate on information is much higher. And so we're able to teach much more quickly than other programs that haven't figured that out yet, I guess. I grew up right on the headwaters of the Amazon River. I lived in a really close community on a missionary base. The amazing thing about soccer is that you can play it without sharing a language with someone in common, and so it really was my introduction to the community. I was fortunate. We lived on a missionary base where it was pretty closed off. My dad actually would drive me out to a town nearby and put me into a league there. I played in the league for a while until my coach stole my watch, and then my dad said we couldn't go back anymore. But yeah, so soccer, I mean, just played my whole life, loved it. One of the things that I'm most passionate about Soccer Shots is that it gives us this unique opportunity to pursue a passion project of mine, which is donating sustainable soccer academies to underserved children in developing countries. And so there came an opportunity to go back to the town that we had grown up in, the city nearby where we'd grown up, and offer a donation of a sustainable soccer academy. And we donated equipment, a couple hundred soccer balls, but not just equipment, but the training for how to write curriculum in an age-appropriate way, and how to build a business, and then introduced a more structured class format. When I was in Rwanda, I was working with some alumni from Trinity, and they sent 5 children over from the school that we'd work with to give like an impact statement. And the last child went, and he said, I want to thank you because I've always wanted to learn soccer and no one's ever come and taught me, so I really appreciate it. But he said, what mattered the most and what meant the most to me is that you didn't care if I was good at soccer or bad at soccer. You didn't care if I was a boy or a girl. You just came here and you loved me. He said, for that reason, I'm going to pray my entire life that you and your family have opportunities to make more children feel the way I feel right now. And I just started crying. I mean, I was weeping. And I came back just like really excited and motivated to not just be giving soccer, but to be making kids feel, and sometimes in ways that they've never felt. And so with 3,000 children a week in our program, we have a lot of children that need to be loved by a mentor that really cares about them. To have this opportunity to have a career around soccer that I'm really passionate about, and then be impacting children every single day is just, oh man, it's such a privilege. It's just, I used to think that the only way I was going to feel really privileged and lucky with soccer is if I became a professional athlete. And spending a lot of time on the bench at Trinity made it really clear that that's not the direction I was going to go. But to now have a profession around the sport that's just focused on impacting children, it's such a privilege.